Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Brandon, back again with Critical Failure. I'm going to move my mic up a little bit. And today we are on the encounters for the Basilisk, but I have some explaining to do. My videos got fucked last night for some reason. I recorded my phone and my laptop. Someone used my laptop and completely didn't listen to me and decided that what they were going to do was more important and exited out of my YouTube stuff while they were uploading. My video was uploading, and so it didn't upload until literally a couple minutes to an hour ago, roughly, when I got back home today to figure out what happened. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit pissed off about that. And so I'm still doing two videos today, so don't worry. I have the encounters for the Basilisk and the Behir done because it's not fair to you guys that you're going to get something like that. So I apologize on my end. They were recorded yesterday. They were supposed to drop yesterday, but someone felt like they were more important, even though what they had to do was literally bullshit. So off of that. For the encounters on the Basilisk, I kind of tried doing something new with them. Rather than doing like fighting and stuff like that, it's actual neat encounters that you could possibly see. So here we go. In the water, it's kind of not necessarily like a ship type of thing. I was thinking like a swamp, like watery terrain in general. I figured that if it was based in water, it'd probably be a swamp or something very similar. Uh, that it would utilize like the very thick mud slash sludge, however you want to say it, what it is, uh, that is in the area to purposely slow down prey without the prey noticing it. Like it could be stalking them from afar. Uh, if it does have a den within the actual swamp for some reason, it probably only has one entrance and exit. That way it is not startled by any means, probably in like a small cave or in some sort of enclosure that it purposely built or semi-built on a cliff face, something like that. It just depends on how you have it. Uh, I would say that the entire like encounter would probably be when your party is stuck in mud, having very bad time getting through, trudging through very slowly, and they just finished an encounter and they happen upon this stoned creature that's petrified, and it's automatically another encounter within a few short minutes of what they just went through. In the air, I actually went back to what I did with the animate object, saying that it's probably under some sort of control, probably unless it is with a party member or an NPC, because like I said, and like the book said, it can be used as a companion. It's probably traveling with someone to which it's constantly its heads down or has blinders on, or the basilisk is in a container for something to be sold, possibly for an arena match, something of that nature. Uh, Basically, I kind of imagine like some sort of crew member or travelers hearing like, "Hey, there's a basilisk! Like I heard that they can turn you to stone." And they're like, "Bullshit!" And they start chiseling away eventually, secretly at the thing, and creates a small hole in the container, and the basilisk is able to see through it. It turns a person to stone, and that's like a whole ass issue that could go from there. I give that to you as a freedom of thought. On land, it would be basically a normal encounter. I would say you probably would encounter it like a mile away from its normal lair. That's up to you though. I would say probably a mile. If it runs away, it goes to its lair. That's what it's going to do. Now, of course, it would be if you're deciding to do it above ground. I mean, underground, then yeah, it's a very stereotypical, like, cavern uh, brawl between a basilisk and the party. That's up to you. But I figured you probably, if you're paying attention, if you happen to see one of these things as a party member, and the DM were to describe it, it'd just be kind of trudging along doing its thing if it doesn't notice you guys uh, in the party, and just it's just looking for food, eating things, and stuff like that. Uh, some homebrew stuff. The basilisk head is much like the Medusa head, in my opinion. It would be able to turn things to stone after death. So however you want to do that, like you mount it on like a carriage, something like that, it's up to you. DC would still be the same. I would say boost the DC of the save actually to a 13 instead of a 12. I would think it's a 12. I didn't fact check myself. Let me check. Because I am the dumbass to say it is, but it isn't. It is a DC 12 Constitution save, so I was right. I thought I was right. But make it a DC 13 Constitution save, just to make it a little bit harder, but not very. Making those extra 1 points actually work for you. And boosts its health points by a few extra dice. I don't think that it being like 55 is really fair for given how dangerous this thing possibly could be. That's just me. And then I thought like a fear effect to anyone who saw someone get turned to stone, like that was able to see the basilisk and that person specifically. I think that'd be cool. Like they have disadvantage on their next save against it or something similar. It's up to you on how you want to do that. But that's how I came up with that. So I hope that that actually is really cool to you guys. It's up to you guys on how to utilize it, obviously. But that is the encounters for the Basilisk. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and please comment down below anything that you would like to see from us here at Critical Failure. You know, suggestions, stuff like that, things you'd like to change. But yeah, that is the Basilisk video, so see you guys in the next video.